At about 19, I found myself absolutely feeling aimless and hopeless, in despair, but I was suffering silently because on the outside, I had a job, I had a car, I had moved to Phoenix, Arizona, of all places, to go to a tech school out there. And so by all, and the out as far as the outer shell, you couldn't tell that I was feeling absolutely hopeless, because nobody could tell except God. And so that's the condition that I found myself in. It wasn't that I was uh, addicted to anything. I wasn't struggling with that lifestyle, but I had what I would consider a much deeper, darker lifestyle. Because when somebody's involved in illegal activity or drug abuse, alcoholism, it's obvious. It's obvious, and everybody can tell. But when it's hidden and you've got that mask on, and there's a lot of pride in there's a lot of inadequacies that you're trying to hide, a lot of weaknesses that you don't want anybody to know about. I feel now, looking back, that the gospel had to reach me in a way that only God could identify a path for me to reach, because it was hidden. We tend to reach out to people that look like their lives are miserable from the outside. But people like me, and maybe you have listeners today who are listening in, and you're suffering silently. You're not involved in the so-called bottom of the barrel that oftentimes we as Christians tend to reach out to. But there are people that are suffering silently, like I was, and it had to be a God thing. It had to be a God move. It had to be a God intervention for somebody to reach me, because people passed me up because they thought I was okay. And so I found myself feeling depressed, feeling out of place, feeling aimless, feeling hopeless, feeling like I had no purpose, no aim. And yet I had some, I guess, some successes on the outside, going to school, having a car, having my own place there in Phoenix, Arizona. And I just thank God that there was an apostolic that was brave enough, courageous enough, discerning enough to speak into my life and challenge me and pull me out of my comfort zone. And so that was my condition, Brother Mario, that God found me in.